Yeah, I did it.
Oh.
I killed Angie.
Welcome back to our Take, everybody. Today we are going to be doing the infamous third trial. I came to one theory I want to talk about real quick.
So he said this before we started, and then...
I went to the bathroom, and I was putting the clues together in my head, and I was like, oh, I just realized something. So...
Okay.
Angie had a gash on her forehead, okay?
Okay.
Kokichi later got a similar gash in his forehead after tripping on the board in one of the rooms.
We assume he fell through the floor.
Right. And I'm thinking that's what that blood is that was in the middle room. Is she tripped on that board and hit her forehead.
Tenko did.
No, Angie did. That's how she got the gash on her forehead.
So you think Angie was in that middle room?
And she somehow fell and hit her forehead. That seems like how those clues are connecting, you know? Because
I guess they are like similar heights and stuff too. So I could kind of see that. I mean, yeah, we can check.
I mean, I don't think their height really matters that much. Either way, you're going to trip and hit your forehead.
So 5'1". And 5'1".
Oh my god.
So maybe that's...
She's way shorter than I thought.
But what does that have to do with anything ever? Like, well, okay, that explains why she has a cut in her forehead. Well,
someone taped it up with that duct tape, I'm thinking, and brought her over to the art room.
And then cut her back there?
Maybe. But I'm thinking that's kind of a sequence. I think she fell before anything else and hit her forehead, and that's what that blood is. And then I think the duct tape was to contain the blood splatter.
The dried blood on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what I mean? And then the duct tape was to seal it up while they could take her wherever. Or maybe she did that. I don't know.
So she got knocked out.
But I think that was to prevent a blood trail, the duct tape. But... just that's, I don't know for sure. That's just a theory. So let's...
okay, I like that. I like that.
Let's get into it. It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. I know it sucks.
Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery.
Yeah, and it means we're left with more and more Gonta dialogue.
Don't worry.
Well, it also makes it easier.
What do you mean?
Because there's less people to suspect.
Yeah, that's true.
So...
it never seems to get easier, though.
No. Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta, do his best to help.
I'm not so sure.
I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaido idiot level.
That's so mean.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaido? Yeah, also, remember, he did just, like, dip, like, for the investigation beforehand.
For the whole time before. Kaido is definitely one of my top 3, like, suspects, I think.
Just sussy specs.
Sussy
not for a culprit, so to speak, because I think he's got more to show. But he still, what's going on, man?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault.
You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only poopy heads have died so far.
I will say, whoever the culprit is, I hope it's one of your voices, because I lost 2. Angie and Tenko.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I hope it's not another one of mine, because then it's just going to be Ethan dialogue session the whole time. It would be
kind of funny, but also annoying if it like only was me saying lines at the end.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
You don't anyway.
Yeah.
booyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Uh-huh. It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Atua, please lend us your power.
But...
it may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
well, you know...
she shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place.
Right.
But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also...
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. Oh, that's very creepy. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you gonna say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Does he just mean like his internal dialogue?
I don't know. It could. I mean, he's a robot, so there could be a billion reasons why he hears voices inside. Could just be his like pilot being like, Activate emergency shutdown mode. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. Got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
Probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
Yeah, no way.
What should I say?
I'm not gonna defend you.
Yeah, there's nothing to defend.
Let's start with Makiro.
Makiro!
The 2 and Ghost don't matter right now. The culprit is... Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum. Boom, 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 boom.
How long are we gonna let that bit go on?
I don't know. Until it got awkward, which it did.
And is.
Among Us. Amazing. Put that in a short. That was so funny.
Put that in the short. Put that in the outtakes. So in the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts.
Was what?
A cough.
Himiko, how are you faring? Oh, you're still like completely
I'm gonna
brain
kill
rotted.
myself after this.
Probably.
Yeah, I could totally see her just being like, I'm done.
Like if the next trial is her being dead and the whole thing was just revealed to be a suicide.
Or maybe she...
Kills someone else.
I'd like to see someone be so mad at the culprit, they like take over the punishment and kill them themselves.
Yeah, I guess you've never really seen that, have
Like
you?
Monokuma always like railroads it, but that would be... I was just thinking of how cool of a twist that would be.
In the first game, there's a guy that dies, and then one of the other characters just turns so mad, and he like his hair turns white, and he just becomes permanently really angry.
Does he ever
after
die?
that. Yeah, he dies like the trial after that, but
Is he killed or a culprit?
he's killed.
Who kills him?
Celestia Ludenberg.
Oh,
So, or whatever her real name is, I don't remember.
Jonathan Garcia.
Gonto, we're just gonna skip you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm kidding, we'll go back. It's true, though I do not know if it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees.
Shut up. Why the frick is a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly.
So he still hears it then?
You're so dumb.
That inner voice is probably just the radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
That is not funny.
It was unwise of me to confide in you all.
You know what, though? Could it, if we are running with, like, maybe we're in space, could that actually be, like satellite data or something, and that's why he's here?
He said it was instructions on what to do, so it seems specific to him. Because I don't think even he's that dumb to hear, like, and the weather today is going to be blah, 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 and then think it's
Yeah.
talking to him specifically.
Going to do his best to help. Which is nothing. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are a gift to the entire world. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I respected Angie and Tenko so much since the moment we met.
shut up!
Shut up. Nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it.
All right already.
Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yup, you guys have me figured out already, so there's no point in keeping up the act.
We just pretty much figure you're lying with everything you say now.
Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in.
And
Hey, I'm Korakio.
why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. So, a couple more theories that I got from in between episodes. The seance could fail for a number of reasons. One, someone like stepped on the salt, or the salt got messed up somehow. Two, there was an extra person there at the time, which seems pretty likely considering they got stabbed.
Okay.
Other reasons why it might fail.
Because they're not real.
Not real.
Seances aren't real. They don't work.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
That's kind of what I've been thinking mostly with it, but you might be right where there's like, actually, there's this reason, so you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed the game would come up with an actual reason, but my biggest guess is just that someone else was there, so you have an extra person at the seance, and whatever. Mm-hmm. So.
I see he's still more interested in that than the case.
It's a clue, though. Probably.
I guess.
Unless the answer is just, it's a seance. Seances aren't real.
Damn.
This trial's gonna be rough, since I can't do any investigating.
Such a wuss.
Anyways.
Do we talk to the statue? Oh, here we go.
Rumble, rumble.
Rumble. Play the crappy animation.
Water physics.
Water physics. Max! They're not that bad. They're just so spiky and they like clip through everything.
Is this over the top? Like,
They should have just stuck with the like paper one.
no, I like it. The usual, the push they try and do.
Yeah, that's true.
As usual, we walked toward the elevator in silence.
It's just a new trend, a new habit.
As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard. Elevator, elevator. Use an elevator.
Yes, Ethan.
I was just thinking out loud. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. Wouldn't it move lighter?
Or slower because there's less weight pushing it down.
Yes, that's what I meant to say, but I got my everything
That's what I
backwards.
meant to say, but I cannot speak.
Well, I said, wouldn't it move lighter?
Which just
And
does not make sense.
I meant, would it move slower because we're lighter, but, you know.
Yeah.
And so we fell faster and faster downward into the back.
There really aren't that many of us left. And imagine how it's going to look in 2 trials from now.
The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light, I really thought that'd be the last thing he says. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future.
Good job.
Or is it?
There you go.
Okay, I got it. I got so close.
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now.
Same goes for you. You're probably the next one on the chopping block.
No, I think Monokuma's just gonna kill Monodam.
But then who's going to die after that?
I think Mono Fini will be the last one because she's really Usami.
Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Monodam sad.
Beep boop, beep boop.
As much as I'd like to keep hearing this adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. Oh, we're just going right into it.
Good. The third class trial was about to begin.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Then Tenko Chabashira, the Ultimate Aikido Master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. Imagine that
Those are your
being...
final thoughts of Tenko?
She was really sexist, but, you know, at least she didn't want to kill each other.
She was a sweetheart at heart.
I mean, yeah, she was pretty nice to the guys for being a
She was like,
hater.
she would like call them degenerate males, and that was the worst.
Yeah, but
part
never
she ever
like
did.
actual problems.
She never like actually discriminated much either. She just kind of would say,
Maybe in her free time events she did more. I don't know.
"Too bad we never got to see him because she rejected me."
The 2 who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. Oh wow, that's a lot of red people.
Yeah.
And who was the one who killed him? Was it one person?
2 persons?
Yeah, we don't even know that. If it was a 1 or 2 type people thing.
Yeah, we'll see.
2 different people?
There's got to be some clue that reveals that.
We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth.
All right.
And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial.
Dude just brings out a taser. Bring it on, guys!
I'll win this!
Oh, and we probably got to pick some skills. All right, skip. Okay.
And we're back. We've got all our skill points.
Oh my god, we're so skilled now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we got this. What point are we going to start with? I guess there's really no point talking about Tenko's until the last half of the trial, though.
Let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it.
Yep.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. and that person will graduate from this academy.
You know, I was just thinking this. We could do this whole thing and never figure out who exactly killed Tenko.
Yeah.
Like, that could
Like,
just
that's
be...
very much a possibility, depending whether it's 2 people or 1 person, you know?
And I'm guessing it's 2 people, because why else do they even bring that as a point? Though
Just
maybe
because
later.
the question would obviously come up anyway. It's probably just to get you questioning, could it be
Yeah.
2 people, you know?
True.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
My biggest question is just whether anyone actually got resurrected or not. I want to say probably not, because the Necronomicon never got burnt.
Right.
But it
maybe
would
you
be
only had to-
really cool if someone did, though.
You might have only had to burn a single page. All it said was the Necronomicon's ash, not the entire thing's ash, you know? Could be a
see.
loophole.
We'll see.
Smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
As usual.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
All right.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you 2 weirdos.
It seems like Monokuma and Kokichi are
are just-
always on the same side.
They're just buddies, you know?
Yeah.
No worries.
Who did it?
It makes me wonder if our theory of, like, us being clones of people far in the future, or that we, like, inherited other people's ultimates. It makes me wonder if, like, Kokichi could have inherited Junko's ultimate or something.
But that wouldn't even mean that he's bad, so to speak.
Not really. It would just mean he has the ultimate. But she was, like, the evil supreme leader, you know?
Yeah, like, it tracks, so...
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
What if, like, Kokichi sticks his hand up like, oh, that was my bad, sorry.
Also, she's mad.
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be 2 killers.
Okay.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Everyone's turning weird. They're going insane.
Yeah.
Transfer student.
Okay.
Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the
So
grave.
we're going to argue no against that because the Necronomicon was still
Okay.
intact.
That tracks.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
That's just the most logical, straight off the bat explanation.
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Also,
Like,
she's going to participate this time.
Yeah. I also love how Maki's immediately like, can you stop this?
Look at Angie.
Aw.
What is that supposed to be? Is that a halo and like...
Angel wings.
Uh,
Yeah. Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here.
Man, I really wanted to see someone get revived, though. I think it would have been really cool if you just see, like, Rantaro in the courtroom here. Just covered in blood, like, hey, what's up, guys?
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to
Necronomicon.
life
Let me just look. Yeah, this has, like, all the information on it, so...
Yep.
and killed 2 of our
Let's get this first try. Let's do it.
Oh!
No!
So, ritual did work?
No, there. Vote it.
Well, let's listen to it at least once.
We could have got it first try. That would have been such a
Angie
flex.
did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Obviously not that one.
Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami.
No.
Please, stop it!
See, we would have missed that.
Okay. This isn't about believing and reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements.
Also, there are multiple soundtracks in this game that have the, like, whispering going on.
Do you remember which
I
one?
think I have it memorized.
Okay, because I played it as an example in a video when we were talking about it, but I do not remember it. I might remember it once it comes on.
I think I have it memorized, so I'm going to remind me to keep an ear out for that one. If you hear any sort of, like,
Where it's the Ryoma voice actor.
pretty much.
It is.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
I can tell.
Okay.
Were all those statements correct?
Literally mumbling, but okay.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
The Necronomicon.
Namoka.
Our classmates.
What?
No!
No!
Ritual.
There.
No.
Get it!
That's wrong.
Easy.
You're
Right off the bat.
stupid!
Hopefully we're really smart this time.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded.
I think she sucks balls.
According to the Necronomicon
That's a good impression.
Monokuma showed us,
Thank you.
you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
You know,
If Angie's ritual had succeeded,
something
the
I'm
book
thinking
would have
of.
been gone.
So in the Necronomicon, it says if it's not obvious who the person you made the effigy of is, like if the effigy isn't obvious,
Write the name.
write their name down.
Uh-huh.
That's probably just so like Monokuma can be like, oh, this person is who they want back.
What do you mean?
Like, I think it shows this isn't like paranormal at all. Because if the effigy's bad and you can't tell, then whoever's behind this whole thing literally could not tell who to bring back.
Right.
So I just think that's interesting.
I mean, yeah, I didn't... The ritual I didn't expect to be supernatural. The seance, maybe. But even then, I mean, we'll never know for sure now.
Right.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I guess you're right.
I
two
feel so
idiots.
smart in this game.
There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Yeah.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
Oh, prove it.
Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy.
Okay.
As long as you use the Necronomicon.
Are you gonna prove it?
What are you talking about? There's no way
Yeah, why don't
that's
you just bust
possible.
out Kaede right now? Hey, guys.
I could see that though.
Yeah.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
I
Yeah,
never
I
thought it
believe
was a
him.
lie. I do believe him.
Yeah.
Now, what form they would be revived in, I don't know. They could be like a zombie.
It's totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive.
Yeah, kinda. I wanted to see it.
We might yet.
You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Right. Yeah.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste the resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Yeah. All right. You're just trying to get on his hit list.
Yeah.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
Was with like the bunny impression.
Yeah, she just does that.
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
No, I don't believe that at all.
I think is telling the truth, but like, I don't
Not-
even know if it matters if he is or isn't at this point, because I don't know if we'll see it.
Yeah.
Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
Yes.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it?
I really hope it is like Himiko or something.
Half Pint. I'll handle this.
Because I could
On one
see
hand,
it.
I have a hard time believing she would kill either of them, but that's why she would make such a good culprit, you know?
Right.
So, I don't know.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Leo murdered Angie.
All right. Easy.
okay.
Easy.
Oh, because of the katana.
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
I love Muse so much.
It's a shame you don't see her do more crazy story stuff. You'd think she'd be one of the stupider ones, but
Yeah.
she's honestly usually on the right side. Oh no.
Culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at everything. Sumugi's account. Angie had locked herself in the Ultimate Artist Lab since yesterday working on the ritual. She would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her to, so this could be one.
I also have a question. Does the Monokuma files say what Angie was killed with? Or
It says, I mean, we'll look, but it says she has the injuries. It doesn't say a fatal stab wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, she has lacerations on her forehead.
whenever the murder weapon isn't explicitly mentioned, it's because there's some weird details about it. So it might...
I mean, there's also a scythe that we have unaccounted for as well.
I guess there was blood on the katana, but that could be misdirection.
There was blood on the katana and the scythe. So, I mean, honestly, she could have been killed by the scythe, too. We don't really know.
Yeah.
And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
Okay.
Well,
which
the katana.
makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
Uh-huh.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who
Potentially.
cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Well, that's just not
Just
true.
admit it, you shit-eating worm.
We did a little worm
Classroom,
dance.
Broke in,
Broke
The
in.
locks.
murdered the fuck out of Angie.
You can't break in.
Yeah, I'm a fucking genius.
Which lock, though? I think we could honestly use Sumugi's account to say they were both locked so he couldn't have broke in.
What does Sumugi's account say?
That she wouldn't have opened the door for anyone besides a student council member.
Okay, that works.
We'll try that one first, and if not, we'll do the locks.
Is Kokichi really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of the case? We should think about it from the beginning.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
That's wrong!
I knew it!
We both knew it.
Well, I knew it!
Would
Whatever.
not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked
Then why don't you
herself
speak
in the
up?
research lab,
Idiot!
she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
He doesn't pay 99 cents a month to Rat-a-tat.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
Too early to say, man.
Yeah, still possible either way.
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Aw.
Oh, how clever.
Just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Okay.
Well, it
Still
be
can't say it wasn't
Himiko.
Tenko, though.
She was besties with Angie.
Yeah.
I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Kinda.
No.
To,
Of course.
to like a degree, but I could believe she still did it.
The
you know?
fact that Kokichi would put that much emphasis on it immediately has me like, no.
That's true, too.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3.
No.
Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
Let me say it like this. I don't think Himiko would kill Tenko, but Angie, I don't know. Because they just had that argument the night before, Tenko and Himiko, about Angie pretty much. Whether she should really be on her side or not, you know? And then Himiko and Tenko both left that conversation all like, wah. But I don't know if she would kill Tenko.
But it's such a good cover.
Yeah, but she also like ran up to her cage and was like, Tenko!
I know if I killed someone, like I would be like,
but
like if I'm in a killing game with Gage and I realistically, statistically thought, what's my best way to get out of this and not look guilty? Killing you would be my best bet. I ain't saying I'm gonna do it.
You know what? How
Maybe.
dare you even
But you
think of
see the
that?
logic in it, don't you?
Yeah.
Like you totally
But she could
understand.
have put anyone under that cage, you know, to be the spiritual medium.
No. There was 2 girls. Himiko probably knew Tenko would volunteer because that's exactly the type of person Tenko is. So it's really not that hard to...
I could see it, but I still don't know. You know?
I'm just saying, that's something to keep in mind. I also do have Kyo on my suspect list.
Slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Just because he was in charge of everything.
Uh-huh.
What else? The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well,
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
I can see him killing Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
That doesn't cover you, though.
Yeah.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Can I torture you anyway?
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
I'm not the culprit either.
Jeez.
Here's that three-way argument.
I'm not the culprit.
Oh, dang. It's going like right into it this
Oh,
trial.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, is this the line one?
No.
No, yeah,
Wait.
I don't think.
We must consider other possibilities.
No, it's not.
Sure,
No.
there must be suspects outside the student council.
What's highlighted?
That's utterly impossible.
Tenko wouldn't do that. Oh.
Dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open that
culprit.
door.
Okay.
Why?
Only student council members had access.
Only student council members had access.
I didn't know
Out
about
too
you,
late.
scoring-wise.
But it's definitely not
Is
me.
that a robophobic remark?
What was that?
Robophobic remark. They're trying to like screw with you. Now, what Kokichi said about only student council members
Well,
let
let's
in?
look at our truth bullets. I didn't even look at which ones we had.
Oh, okay. There are several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. I'll listen carefully. No, tell us! Tell us!
Yeah, wait, Shuichi, no!
Sort the statements and whatever.
Art Lab's back door.
Kokichi's lockpicking. There, with what Kokichi says.
Okay. Because, yeah, he could have
That's
gone.
utterly impossible.
Yeah. And he might not be the only one that can do that.
Not just anyone can open that door.
Not just anyone could open that door.
Only student council
Only
members.
There.
Okay, good deal. Got 'em.
Easy.
I heard it! I heard you, Kokichi!
Yeah, Kokichi was also... I know he didn't do it because I don't think he would have.
It wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
But he was also very quick to be like, oh, it was Kyo. Oh, it was...
He's probably
who-
just trying to spur us on, honestly.
Yeah, again, it's kind of a moot point because Kokichi is literally Kokichi, but...
Yeah.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
You did.
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Kyo pulled out some thin needles and
Nope,
stuck them...
wrong guy.
Kokichi pulled out something... I don't know why I read that wrong. And stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
Click, click, click.
I'm glad you voiced that part.
Clack.
Clack. There, open says me!
Such immersive sound design.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it.
Oh.
I killed Angie.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
Alright, wrap it up, guys.
What?
Why are you surprised?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of
You
joke?
guys know who he is, right?
Yeah.
No joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Woo!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
So we just gotta prove how it couldn't have been Kokichi.
Probably.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Maybe.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
No.
You
Then
know,
let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
I could honestly see like Kokichi. I don't think he would be, but like kind of being like trying to spur the hope here.
Right. No, yeah, I definitely see how he's like a dark horse, but still for good.
Right,
You
like
know?
he's just trying to like get us to the truth closer by like just very brashly moving things along.
Right.
Or it's just a game to him, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method?
The katana,
Oh yeah, the gold leaf.
perhaps?
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
I'm trying. I'm nervous.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was...
The back door.
Oh, why?
That's it!
That's it!
That's it!
Because of the gold leaf?
The back
Gold
door.
leaf?
That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
I'm still
Culprit used
getting
a
that.
certain tool.
What is it? The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding lock from outside was the katana.
Oh, I suck at this one.
You do.
What's the question?
This is the katana. Look for the katana.
Okay.
It's a lot easier in this version than it is in the... There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta... Oh.
No, it's fine, it's fine. You can break single ones in this one.
Oh, okay. Just get the bottom. And then that silver one, that should be enough, right? In the top?
This just reduces your time, and now this.
Okay.
I see it!
Okay.
I see it too.
But how'd they do that from outside, though?
I don't know.
Is there a big gap in the underneath?
Kaede's effigy.
How they stab it into the effigy afterwards.
Let's see his logic.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So was he like swinging the effigy then, or what?
So the gold leaf was
Oh!
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it.
That makes sense.
The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
What?
Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore.
I assume this is like a reference to an...
Yeah, what?
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right?
Okay, I get that, but how'd they do it from outside? What did they set up some mechanism by swinging
That would make
Kaede's
sense.
body? But that seems so like precise and accurate to pull off.
I mean, you could just keep doing it until it eventually hit. You have all the time in the world, pretty much.
Fair enough.
But wait, how did they move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was
Oh.
setup after all.
So,
The katana stabbed
okay.
into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
The only
They could've
effigy
even
that needed
spun
to
it.
be hung was Kaede's.
But they just did them all to confuse them.
Right.
All right.
I'm thinking like...
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
I'm sitting here like, we figured this out so fast. You know, this is going to be so quick. But then it's like, no, there's still Tenko.
Yeah, this is the easy part.
Yeah.
And even this part is like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purpose. What could that have been? The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup.
Okay.
If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear.
Go for it, Shuichi. Don't make me do it, though.
Yeah. The taxi?
Okay, we can figure this out. This one's easy.
Yeah, there's 7 minutes too.
We just gotta collect some B words. How do I go?
A.
Oh, okay. Thought this was GTA. I was hitting right trigger.
Yeah, no. Honestly, right trigger should be the universal, like, move your car thing.
It should. Bing, ding.
Oh, I already know the whole thing, but I'm not going to say it yet.
Oh, okay. That I know you're lying because you'd want to show off and say it right away.
I would.
What is it, though?
What?
Who?
Oh, who?
Touched the handle of the sliding lock? Or what turned the handle?
What turned the handle of the sliding?
What turd?
What turd? And that looks like the D word at the end. What turned the handle of the sliding lock? Yo mama?
Oh, got him? Shuichi, stop crashing. I can't control you right now. What turned the handle of the katana? Or what turned the handle or the the sliding lock? Either way, it's the katana, right?
The katana hill.
Yeah, no, wait, it's their hand. That's way too specific now.
Yeah, I don't see how that would work.
Unless they were brought back to life or something, but we already proved that couldn't be possible.
Right.
Next question.
Okay.
A.
E.
Question mark. Whoa, that makes it all clear to me now.
Katana. Where or one? I don't know. The fact that they can be 2 letters throws you off so much.
Well, it doesn't matter. It reveals itself by the end anyway.
It's fun to figure it out.
It is. What was done to the katana to turn the...
You're so good at this.
The lock.
Oh, what was done to make the katana turn the lock? I see that TUR in the middle, and I'm like, it's turtle, of course.
You're driving off the road. Oh, you're good.
What babe are we picking up now?
And we'll find out. Thinking time. What was done to make the katana turn the lock?
The katana was stabbed into the effigy.
Yeah, isn't this pretty obvious so far?
Oh.
Okay. I was like, if it's the other one, I'm gonna feel mad dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't stabbed in? Oh, God. I'm really behind. And this should be the last question, right?
Effigy?
Right. How did they make the effigy close the lock after leaving or going outside?
Yeah, something like that.
It's gonna be something like... I'm just guessing. I just wanted to figure out what it was long before getting all the letters to confuse you.
Manipulated.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, how was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? Or something like that.
Hanging it from the ceiling. And then, I assume, swinging it or something.
Yeah, something like that. It'll be obvious once...
Swinging it or spinning it. You could spin it, too. Because that way the handle actually, spins around and not just, bonks into it, you know?
Right. Spinning it.
I'd say spinning it makes the most sense.
Well, these all would kind of work.
Good! Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I mean... enough sense. It makes Danganronpa sense, let's put it that way.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Okay.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist.
Why'd you have to make a kaede do that?
Yeah.
Then,
it's so specific, though.
The rope would unwind, and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
Uh-huh.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
I didn't... Part of me was thinking something along these lines during the investigation, but I was like, that's way too specific. No way. It's got to be something else. They had to have, slid the katana through the door or something.
That's what I thought. I thought they, slid it through the door and, maybe had something else propped up to lock it, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. It makes Danganronpa sense, yeah.
I mean, that would work.
Simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave.
I mean, every one of the killings in this game is always so specific, though, that it would be very, very hard to get away with in real life. I guess I shouldn't say impossible. But yeah, but they always succeed in these games, though.
Versus a bunch of teenagers that are really good at different things versus a full police force makes a big difference.
True. True.
This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
That explains why they didn't grab a weapon from Maki's lab, too.
Right. Even though they might have later.
Yes. That's
could have.
But why
is that
kill...
where they got the scythe? Yeah,
Maki said that's how they got the scythe. Why would they even need to kill Tenko, though? Assuming it's the same person. I don't understand any real reason to.
Well, we don't even know the reason for killing Angie so much yet.
Escape.
Escape?
Escape.
What do you mean?
Escape the killing game.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of always it, isn't it?
Then why wouldn't that be the same for Tenko? If it is different people.
That's what I mean. If it's different people, I get that. But if it's one person, I don't.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. But, we'll leave that episode there, guys.
Bye, Smelly.
Would you quit making fun of their terrible, awful, horrible scent, please?
Take a bath, ugly.
Stinky. stinky little rat vermin. I will say, I recorded some like Persona 3 Reload earlier today.
Yes.
It is way easier to do commentary when there's another person there.
No, I know what you mean.
Because otherwise, like, I react to the things you're saying and the game. I have like 2 things to react to versus when it's just the game all on my own. It's like, oh wow, good point, character A. Anyway. I think I was kind of talking about this before we started, but I think any person, their commentary would be better if they just had a second person.
You know a good trick for solo commentary, I would think?
Huh?
Be egotistical.
Egotistical?
Just for that like recording session, pretend you're the most interesting person in the world. That could kind of help you like move things along a little bit, you know?
I guess. That doesn't really change the immediate responses that come to my head, though. The immediate responses that come to my head when I'm playing a game by myself versus the immediate responses that come to my head when I'm playing a game with you and that come when you say things, I feel like when they're with you, they're a bit more interesting, you know?
I wasn't listening.
And well, thank you for watching, everybody.
I'm excited to keep this going, so.
I am too.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't know. Bye. See ya. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
Probably tomorrow. Bye.